Hey, good morning, Marina. Welcome to the Saturday Sprints. I am one of your hosts, Gillian St. Kevin, author of Empowering Queer Fantasy That Confounds Expectations. With me is my amazing co-host, Jamie Sands.
Hello,
Hi, Jamie.
I'm Jamie. I write optimistic urban fantasy and queer romance and sometimes some other things. And I just want to remind everyone that there's just now. No yesterday, no tomorrow. That's what I've just typed into my book. I've had that up on my screen and it fell down and I was like, okay, so it's time to move it from the screen. So this is where it's going.
Brilliant. In the chat, we have Maggie and Amy. Hi.
Well, welcome.
Thank you for joining us. It has been so long since we've done a Saturday stream, or any kind of stream, that I was expecting everyone to have forgotten about us. So this is lovely.
You never know, it could happen.
Yep. But yeah, welcome. We should be hanging out on Gillian's channel. I made that arbitrary decision this morning because I was like, do you know what? I haven't talked to Jamie about the fact we're streaming this weekend.
I just assumed it was happening.
Yes, good. But I was like, we should probably go on my channel.
I checked if there was a link in the document last night before I went to sleep, and I was like, oh, there is. So we are. And that's all I needed, apparently.
Brilliant. I am glad. But yeah, it has been a while. We were at Palmageddon, which was fantastic and amazing. Just so much fun.
Really, a lot of fun.
There's always such a lovely crowd in Palmerston North.
Yeah.
And then last weekend I was at the Romance Writers Conference. Again, such a lovely crowd. And you were at the bookstore, is that right?
No, I just wasn't feeling it. I had some other stuff I had to do. So it wasn't the bookstore, but I was like just getting stuff done and going out and doing errands and things. I can't even really remember last weekend.
So we had a free range Jamie out in the world.
Yeah, pretty much. I just remember waking up on the Saturday morning going, you know what? No, not today. And then
I am proud of you for doing that. Can I show off my new t-shirt which just arrived?
Oh, gorgeous.
Yep. I have a few new t-shirts that I will be debuting in future scenes. Yep.
I'm wearing an old sweater.
Yay. But let's see. Yeah. So normally on a Saturday we kind of share our achievement for the week.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of slowly being like, oh yes, what do we do when we stream? We do things.
We say things with our mouths.
Yes.
Let's see. I managed to get some work done on my work in progress this week, so I'm pleased with myself for that. I also had a stream. I had a one-on-one video call with Stitchy, and we got 2 hours work done on our shared work in progress, which was incredible. Brilliant. So we're very excited to do more of that because it looks like we'll get it kind of readable by an editor and not us by the end of the year, hopefully. So
fantastic.
Those are my achievements for this week.
Yep. I have done a bit of writing. I wrote Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I don't think I did anything on Thursday. Definitely did not do anything yesterday. But I have been doing a lot of thinking. I did some plotting. Oh yes, Thursday. I plotted kind of the end of the bite model, my current work in progress. And I've already worked out some things need to change from that.
Mm-hmm.
Amy has updated an archive of our own fic, which is very exciting.
I'm getting Maggie... more to join you guys on Archive of Your Own and write something.
Yep. Maggie got some chapters for Cowboy a la carte posted on Wattpad and Inkit, not helping with the fanfic FOMO, and started final edits for Windswept Stars and is getting ready for the launch of. Oh, that's tomorrow! It's tomorrow in New Zealand.
Ooh, that is.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Amy says, I've been on fanfiction.net since the actual 90s. This is Amy's first on Archive of Our Own. This is how much fanfiction.net was part of my life. I learned about the September 11 attacks, not through the news, but because fanfiction.net was down out of sympathy, out of respect, I should say.
I learned about September 11 because I went to work that day, and I worked at a public library at the time, and I came in late, like 11. I think I wasn't supposed to start till 11. I was flatting at the time, and a flatmate of mine was up in the lounge with the door closed watching TV, and I thought that was odd, but I didn't think anything more of it. And when I got to work, one of my librarian friends was like, "Haven't you heard?" I was like, "Not really." So yeah, weird day for us in New Zealand.
My dad was living in Pakistan at the time.
Wow.
It was a very weird day for him.
Yes.
My stepmom and younger brother were evacuated to London, and my dad was like, it's fine, this will all blow over. And I think he was. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, Amy. Amy's sister told her that the Twin Towers had come down, and she thought she meant the Huntley Power Station chimneys.
Oh, okay. So this is definitely a tangent, but I remember when I found out that Princess Diana had died, it was I had gone on a holiday weekend with my brother and a bunch of his friends, and we got home, and we'd been role playing all weekend, various games, so we had no media at all, and we drove home. And he dropped me home, and my mum and my dad were in the lounge looking kind of stricken, and I couldn't see my sister anywhere. And mum was like, "Haven't you heard? She's dead." And I was just like, and then and then my sister walked in. I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Princess Diana." And I was like, "I don't care. Like, Karen's fine. It's okay." Like,
yes, as long as Karen is fine, nothing else matters.
That's right. Like, it's like, who's Princess Diana to me?
Like, Maggie learned about September 11th. So it happened during her 45-minute commute from her house to her place of work, which.
Oh wow! Yeah.
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 And Maggie says Maggie worked at a pharmacy at the time, and says we ran out of anti-anxiety medications that day.
Yeah.
Hilariously, I have a story involving anti-anxiety medication this week. So my I take medication for anxiety, and I took this with me when I went up to Palmerston North. And when I came back, I was like, I thought I had like 3 blister packs in this packet.
Yeah.
That's a bit weird. And then I went to the Romance Writers Conference, and I decided and I still only had the 1 pack. And I'm like, this is not right.
Yeah.
So I decided at the Romance Writers Conference that they must have fallen out of my bag or be out at Omahi.
Yeah.
So I started a new blister pack, which, funnily enough, I write the days on them.
Yeah.
So it lined up perfectly with the date. So I thought, wow, that's a nice coincidence.
Uh-huh.
But I was fully convinced that I'd misplaced 2 blister packs, and I couldn't find them. I searched for them Monday. I was like, okay, they'll show up. Tuesday morning, they hadn't showed up. So in a panic, because I've now lost a month of my anxiety medication, I phoned the health centre and was like, I've lost my medication. I've only got 9 days left. help me. And the receptionist was like, oh, let's have a look. Oh, Louise, according to my records, you are due to run out of your medication.
Oh.
So, like,
So you
proving the
hadn't lost
truth of
it at
this.
all.
No, it was an entire anxious scenario that
Mm,
I had invented in my mind, complete with
yeah,
false memories of packing 3
amazing.
blister packs when I went to Palmerston North.
Incredible. It's incredible what our
Yes,
minds can do. It really is.
yes, yep. That was not actually. Do you know what? That could have been my achievement for the week because I went in to refill my medication, and instead of the regular doctor, we had a paramedic filling in for him. And the paramedic was like, "You've been on these pills a while. We should give your heart a check. Let's schedule you for an ECG, and you'll probably do some blood work." And
Uh,
being an anxious person, you do not hear those things and be like, "Yeah, it'll be fine." So I was like, "Can we schedule those as quickly as possible?" And he was like,
yeah,
"Yeah, let's go talk to the receptionist." So now I have an ECG and blood test scheduled next week. So,
nice.
yep.
That's good.
But I actually think, oh, my achievement for the week. So I had another busy week with lots of tutoring sessions. I also got hired by my brother-in-law to plant some plants for him. And
Oh,
I think this was a really good thing to do because it meant that after the romance writers conference, where I had just an insane amount of information stuffed into my brain, I then spent the first day after that just sitting outside planting tussock and
mm,
wrestling
mm,
with weed mat, which not something I'd ever done
that's pretty
before.
wonderful.
My stepdad, who is an expert at planting things, was like, it's better than nothing, which I take as a massive compliment. And yeah, so it's been an interesting week. I've been letting the knowledge from conference settle in, and I think next week I'm going to try and sit down and work through it all in a um, what's the word? Useful way.
Yeah.
But
Excellent.
yeah, I did. Oh, I did do that plotting though, and I've decided since my current fanfic is based on Silent Hill, and Silent Hill has like the good ending, the bad ending, and the what the fuck ending,
Mm.
I kind of want to write 3 endings for this story. And so
Yeah.
I'm trying to work out whether I am that masochistic, basically. Maggie
Oh,
says that the sad thing is that in the USA, if something isn't local to them, no one pays attention to disasters or riots or such for more than a day or 3. I think that's not the US. I think that's just humans.
I think so too. We've only got capacity for so much in our brains.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. We're on my channel, so by the rules that I arbitrarily made up for us, that means it should be my tarot deck. But I kind of want a Jamie deck.
Okay.
Is that
Do you have a specific deck in mind?
um we have a werewolf deck, right?
Werewolf, no?
Oh, okay. This is incredible. This is again me being an unreliable narrator. So this means that I had a dream where you had a werewolf deck
Well,
and that
okay,
we
hold
did a
on.
reading from it.
The new Ellie Man Tarot has a
Yes,
werewolf on the cover. So
yep,
it's not a
that's it.
werewolf deck, but it's pretending to be a book about a werewolf, possibly in
Amazing.
German. Yes.
Look what my mother has just
Okay.
found for me. This is my car key.
All
Thank you, Mum.
right. So new Ellie Man it is. Who knows? A werewolf might come out. We just don't know. We don't know this deck very well yet. I'm still
Yep.
trying to work out if I can combine it with my other one, but it's got its own box and that's quite nice. So maybe I won't.
We do have a tendency to relate big world events to our own lives, like the massive Microsoft outage weirdness. I was like, oh, that's why I couldn't log into Minecraft.
We have to make it understandable. Okay, I think it's this one that wants to be on top. Ooh, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, and a very beautiful one it is too.
Oh gosh, that is gorgeous.
Let me just put you guys back. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, right there. It just opens. This was meant to be. It just opens straight to it. The Wheel of Fortune is acknowledgement of the chaos of infinite variables and that sometimes chance isn't going to work out for you. And that's okay. The universe isn't after you. Promise. It's there's more notes, but it's the choices we can't make.
It sounds like it's telling me to write the alternate endings.
So it's saying it's the choices we can't make. It's the rest of life. It's everything beyond us, which ties in very nicely with the conversations we've been having this morning, honestly.
Yes.
When you see the decision, the end result, it's the final piece set into the puzzle. So it's kind of just like let things wash over you and work it out.
Yep.
Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, before we move into our spin, I just want to say one thing about the conference. I met two Bluey fans and ended up giving away both of my muffin stickers and the what's his face? The unicorn puppet. Unicorse. So
good.
That was fantastic. One of our speakers is from Brisbane and has a podcast about Bluey.
Amazing.
Yep.
Do you have a timer or do you want me to do it?
I have a timer.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
So we're ready.
One more time. Oop, there's my camera. So much going on this card. Wow. Yep, ready.
5 minutes starting now. Okay, that was the end of our warm-up. I got an entire column written.
Film that and a little bit there too.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it was a nice one.
Yep. So, looking at my diary, I did not open it at all on Sunday.
Yeah.
Monday, the majority is taken up with the instructions my stepdad gave me on how to plant tussock. And then I didn't write in it at all yesterday either. So I'm thinking this could explain why I've been a bit unfocused and out of sorts this week.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking my first sprint is going to be me getting myself organized.
Uh-huh. I'm going to dive right in because I was cleaning in here a little bit before we started, but I really want this time to focus and type up my work in progress. So I'm just going to go right ahead and do that, and I can tidy afterwards. So I need to get this thing finished. The books are starting to release on Monday, and mine is at the end, which is fine. I've still got time, but it's also like time is coming.
Your brain is going to be like, I should be more ahead.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Brains are very helpful.
We've got some nice downloads from Queer Bookshelf, which I will share in the Discord. Queer Your Bookshelf is happening right now. It's over 400 books for 99 cents each. And you can search by genre or pairing or whatever you like, really. So I'm just going to share that right now. There you go.
Brilliant. And I'm going to grab that link and chuck it in the chat as well.
Sweet.
Okay. I am keen to get myself organized.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. 20 minutes starting now. Oh, wait. Maggie got another chapter done. It is incredible, Maggie. I love that we are already sort of starting out the chat with an achievement, the stream with an achievement. Brilliant. Okay, 20 minutes starting now.
Hello, Bear. Oh, you got wet outside, did you? Come here. Come here. Hi. You want to take a tea? Okay. Good boy. Yes. Go. Come here. Care Cam.
Okay, that is the end of our first sprint. I finished planning my day. It looks like we have a visitor, which is exciting.
Well, he doesn't know what he wants. No.
Oh, fair enough. But he doesn't know what he wants, but he knows he doesn't want that.
He wants to be on my lap, but he tried to jump up just with his front legs, and that didn't work.
Oh,
but he didn't want me to lift him up either. So
no. Yeah.
Your back legs to jump too, Bubba. He's like, no, fuck you. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, you being funny. Okay. He did come in during the sprint. He had some screen time. And for a little bit, he sat up on the shelf there, but now he's just staring at me significantly because he wants me to not be here and be over on the couch where we can snuggle.
Yes.
So he'll just have to deal with it.
Yeah.
All right, I did pretty well. How did I go? $452 words.
Brilliant. I finished my daily planning and have started on the first thing on my to-do list, which is just getting myself organized for my tutoring sessions later today. I also I've had 2 instances in the stream so far when Mum has attempted to attract my attention, and once with the car key, but again she kind of walked in holding a platypus and then walked out again, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? Yep. She is sorting through some boxes of things that when you move you just sort of acquire boxes.
Mm-hmm.
And when you've moved house a lot, you get like boxes on top of boxes.
Yeah.
She's sorting through some of our boxes, and she discovered a platypus toy that belonged to my dad when he was a child. They have been divorced for a very long time.
Care Bear? Hey. Care Bear? Hey. No. Oh, good boy. Good boy.
Good boy, Care Bear.
So lately, Pokey has been coming up to, oh, you're wet too. Okay, great. Both of you get up the rain. Yeah. He's been kind of going to bite her and then giving her little licks instead. And she really loves that. And we are trying to encourage it because it's better than biting. But just now he was doing it like with his paw on her forehead to hold her in place while he licked her ears. It was pretty funny. Sorry, yes, your platypus.
Yep. And she'd also found a knitted gollywog that belonged to my grandma.
Wow.
And it's like, what do we do with this? Because it's not appropriate to give to kids, but it's historic.
Yeah. I think, you just have to keep it. Yes, there you go. You got Nitty Kitty. Good boy. Used a bit.
So we've packed it back away with a note saying who it belonged to.
Good idea.
Yep.
Don't go beat up your sister now. Care Bear?
During that last sprint, we had a message from Jim McCleary saying it's Friday, damn it. Not in this part of the world, Jim. But I suspect Jim has moved on. But because we're back down to 2 viewers, according to StreamYard, which honestly is not actually that accurate. So,
one moment.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, one of my students is studying the film Double Indemnity, which I forgot about until I looked at our notes from our last session, and I'm now very excited that we get to talk about Raymond Chandler and noir and all of that good stuff. So I found some really good resources from Mise en Scene, so I'm I look forward to sharing those with her later. And yeah, that is it. I'm actually quite keen to jump into our next sprint. Oh, something else I did last sprint is put out the laundry. And I know that's not super exciting, but invariably, whenever I mention my laundry on the stream, someone often reacts with like, "Oh yeah, I need to do that." So I am putting my laundry out in the world.
Good. Sounds good. I'm ready to keep going.
Brilliant.
I think I've distracted the cats enough.
Okay, 20 minutes starting now. Okay, that is the end of sprint number 2. Maggie has finished the media post for my launch and says, I really like that Medusa is one of the heroines in my book. That is awesome. Yeah, Medusa is fantastic.
I got 653 words written, typed up, and the timing was really good because I just got to the end of that bit of notes, and then the notebook is broken up with other journaling and lists and stuff, so I have to find my new place for the rest of the notes.
Awesome. I've finished planning and my tutoring prep. Past me was helpful and actually wrote notes of what I was intending to do with my kids. So that is great. So I've now started working through a little of my like small wins, like paying some bills. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to, I think, plan my next week. I want to get into writing, but I think I'm feeling a bit unsettled, and spending some time to kind of organize myself now would probably help with that and make for a better writing experience later. So,
Agreed. Alistair Rabbit says yes.
Yay. Maggie says, Jamie, I wish I could send you some of my warm air. You look chilly.
It is cold. It's cold here. I don't know if you can see, but the heat pump is on, and it pumps air towards me, but not right on me. So this hat is doing a lot of work.
Yep. Now that you say it, I'm finding this is a wee bit thin, and I might swap it out for my heavier.
Oh, you got 36 degrees.
Jacket.
Ooh, luxury.
Yep. Let's all check our weather.
I've got 14 degrees, which sounds higher than it feels, honestly.
Yep. We've got 12 degrees, but it's sunny, which makes a big difference.
It's pretty grey and rainy here, so that's...
But we woke up to proper Silent Hill levels of fog. It was very exciting.
We had that a couple of days ago. It was amazing.
Oh, in exciting news, on Monday, while I was planting, there was like a few drops of rain, and I thought, you know what, I will finish this tussock and then I will take shelter. And then something in my brain was like, no, you take shelter now. And I went, and just as I climbed into my car, like this massive downpour. And oh yes, you would be, Amy. Yep, it's just Amy's up on the Port Hills. And so I have house sat very close to where Amy is now, and I know what she's describing when you sort of look out and you're just above this like sea of cloud. Yes. So yeah, so we had maybe, I think it was about 20 minutes of just like this really intense rain and wind. It was just, and then it all quietened down. The hilarious thing was that the day after that, when the weather was completely normal, our power got knocked out.
Oh no.
Yes.
Amazing.
Amy, unfortunately, I am fully booked this summer, house sitting wise, although actually I do have a cancellation in December. So from December 16th to 30th, I have availability. But January and February are gone.
All right. We've got like 10 minutes till break, 13 minutes. Do you want to break now or do a quick sprint and break a little bit later?
Oh, Amy is calling dibs on December. Brilliant. Let's, I want a pot of tea, so let's take a break now.
Sounds good. Cool. All right, I will be right back.
So will I.
I made myself a piece of hot toast. Since we've got a moment, why don't I look up what today's folklore is? August 17.
Okay, I am back with
Piece of
a lot of stuff.
European folklore for August 17th.
Yum.
Time to gather garden seeds, fear rain now to lay unharvested corn. Okay, this is very northern hemisphere, but seeds must be gathered in fair weather at the wane of the moon and kept some in boxes of wood, some in bags of leather, and some in vessels of earthenware, and well cleansed and dried in shadow. Other some, as onions and leeks, must be kept in their husks. It is best to plant in the last quarter of the moon. That is from a book called The English Housewife, published in 1683. So there you go.
Very useful advice, yes.
Also, you can spot that the rain is coming because ducks and drakes will shake and flutter their wings.
Brilliant.
So know that.
I have no ducks and drakes to look at, but I will keep that in mind for when I do.
And it's already raining here, so I think the time to look at ducks is kind of past.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Should we do some 25 minutes?
Yes, I think that would be a good plan. Let's change to 25-minute sprint in progress. And yeah, let's get started. Where is my clock? Here we go. 25 minutes starting now. Okay, that was the end of sprint number 3. I ate a good amount of snacks.
I remembered that I needed to queue something up for a showcase thing and join a group for a party, so I've done those things. And got some typing done. 312 words. Not bad at all. Yeah.
Yep. Oh. I've been steadily working through my my adult jobs, which included texting my sister to organize babysitting plans for tomorrow, and also texting my brother-in-law what the totals of stuff that I bought to work in his garden.
Oh, nice.
They had to
nice.
get some weed mat and the little pins you use to hold down the weed mat. Maggie got 312 words and iced coffee, so Maggie is pretty much winning this stream. But Amy finished her newsletter draft and is now starting edit. So we're all doing really well.
Yeah.
It's occurred to me that I might need to. Oh, and Maggie has worked on the cover art for Windswept Stars releasing in September. So yeah, doing all the things. And Amy says coffee time, definitely. I think I'm going to start our next sprint by hanging up my laundry, which should have finished.
I might go put on some laundry. I've put it off this long, but I might do that now.
Brilliant. Okay, I will set my timer.
All right. See you soon. See you soon. Sprint soon, I guess.
Yes. Okay, 25 minutes starting now. Okay, that was the end of sprint number 4. I had the experience of opening my bullet journal to plan next week and discovering a completely blank page.
Oh.
Today is as far as I had set up my journal.
Nice. I got 531 words that sprint, which feels great. It's getting a bit mushy in here right before we go into preparing for the final battle, so I'm leaning into the mush.
Brilliant. I could not hang out my laundry because the washing machine still had 5 minutes left. Basically, when I was planting, I got covered in mud, so I chose the super clean option,
Nice.
which takes a bit longer.
Yeah.
So they should, in theory, be ready to go out on the line now. So that is what I'm going to do in our last sprint, and then I'll come back and continue organizing myself.
Sounds good. One last sprint, I'll get some more typing done. I might also give in to being distracted and do some tidying or something instead, because I have worked very hard. And if I give myself a break now, then I might be able to do some more later. So
Smart.
I will get through this scene and then work out what I'm doing.
That sounds fantastic. Okay, 25 minutes starting now. Okay. That is the timer bringing an end to our last sprint of the day. Well, maybe not of the day, but of the stream.
Yes. Excellent. Oops, that's another one there. I didn't mark how long, where I started typing there, but I did get a bit more done than I thought I might. But I'm up to 38,159 words in this manuscript, which I think means that I typed up about 3,000 words this morning.
Excellent.
Not bad at all. 17th.
I've continued to work on getting my planner organized. I am starting to feel more in control of my life.
Good.
But this has also made me remember a few things I want to add to my to-do list. So
is that always the way?
Yes. But I did get my clothes out on the line, and my stepdad came into my room and he was like, "Hey, did you realize that you left these clothes on the inside clothes dryer in the formal lounge that we never use?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I was wondering where my clothes were."
Amazing.
So very grateful for my stepdad.
I remembered that Armageddon set out the regional sign-ups for next year. Now I'm just looking at these, and I remembered that we talked about maybe sharing a double wide. Do you still want to do that?
I do. I also read that email and was like, I need to sit down and decide what my Armageddon goals are for 2025.
Yes. Okay, well, let me know. Because if you want, I can just sign up for a double wide for, I won't do Christchurch, but I will do Wellington and Palmy. And I could just sign up for a 4-meter section for both of us, and you can pay me back when they eventually invoice us.
Yeah, let's do that because we can use Wellington and Palmy as a test run.
Well, we already did have a double wide at Palmy last year, and we liked it a lot, as I recall.
Yes, it was great. Okay, so yeah. So
yeah, okay. But I won't send it in until you message me and say that you're in for sure once you've looked at your calendars and everything. No?
No, I am in for sure. I have already decided I'm going.
Great.
But I was just like, do I want to do have a table on my own? And honestly, I don't.
Yeah.
I want
Friends is so good. And it means that you can go to the bathroom.
Yes, which is very, very important when you have an anxious bladder.
It is. Okay, cool. So you'll still have to sign up for Christchurch for yourself, but I will, don't worry about Palmy and Wellington. They'll be on mine. So we'll add you to our thing.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's okay. That will come under there.
Amy says, I did not get my clothes out on the line, but Maggie put her laundered clothes on top of the chest freezer, so she has to fold them to make dinner, which is incredibly smart.
Oh, that is clever. Brilliant.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, great. All right. Thank you, everyone. I got a ton done. I'm really happy with myself, and I'm excited to clean my room, which doesn't happen much. So I'm going to do that as soon as I sign off. Get my office looking more reasonable.
Oh, I just realized my writing buddy has not had his on-screen debut. He has been such an amazing help to me.
Yeah.
And he sits on my wrist while I type. So and he curls up and he's cuddly. I've been showing it off to my students.
Oh, good. I'm glad he's at a happy home. Not that I thought that he wouldn't be with you, but you know.
He also got 2 comments in the comments of my fanfic. I shared a photo of my Armageddon haul, and yeah. I think that was chapter 24 of the bike model. If anyone is curious and wants to see how much stickers I bought at Armageddon.
Wonderful.
Yeah. But yes, we will be back tomorrow. We will be hanging out on Jamie's channel tomorrow. But yeah, same time, we will be, in theory, getting more work done. Who knows what will happen?
Yes. We will do it. We will do the thing. I'm having some friends over tonight to watch one of the worst movies ever made, Troll 2, which, if you've never seen it, then you're missing out. It is.
I have not seen it, but my my podcast I listen to, Atheists Reviewing Christian Movies, did a episode where they covered Trolls 2 because it was that bad.
It has a documentary made of it called Best Worst Movie. And I actually saw that before I ever saw Troll 2, and it's genius. It's just
Brilliant.
Wonderful. So I'm going to be watching that with some people who've never seen it before. It'll be my first time in a while. So, yeah, I'm going to clean up a little bit. And get that. Oh, my gosh. Okay.
Maggie is encouraging us to be blessed and have a lovely day. Thank you, Maggie.
Thank you. I will do
same to you. Amy says, see you there in reference to tomorrow, which is fantastic. We will see you tomorrow. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your day and see you again soon. Bye.
See you later.